Today I'm going to take some time to show you how you might combine the PDF grader in Moodle and your iPad and pencil to provide some meaningful feedback to students using the LMS, so it's all built into things that you already use. So I'm here on my Moodle page. I'm going to click on an assignment that I had students submit things to. And you'll see here when I click into that assignment, I've got two buttons. I've got a View All Submissions button and a Grade button. If I click on the View All Submissions button, I see the list of students and underneath the status, whether they've submitted something for grading or not. And then there's that blue Grade button next to that I could use to grade the individual assignments. If I wanted to grade all the students' assignments and kind of move back and forth between them, I might go back one and simply click on the Grade button. This is going to put me into the PDF grader on my iPad. And as you can see, there's this panel kind of on the right that's got submission at the top of it, and it's got some places for the grade and feedback. And that panel's sort of in the way. I can't quite see the whole document that was submitted. So down on the right-hand corner, just to the right of the reset button, you see these three buttons, and they provide you with different views, different paneling of this option or of this grader. So I'm going to click the rightmost one, and then that panel is kind of going to go away. And I can see here, this was a picture that was turned into a PDF, and so that was one thing that was submitted. You can have things submitted that way. Whatever you have submitted, we encourage you to have students submit them as a PDF so that the PDF grader can kind of look at them right away and have you engage with them. So I'm going to uncheck the button at the bottom that says Notify Students, because in this case I don't want them to know right away that I've graded it, in case there's some things I want to go back and check and things like that. And then you have this annotation bar just above the document. You see a little squiggly lines and an arrow and a hand and things like that. I'm just going to show you two pieces for annotation, although lots of these will work with the pencil. One is the little loop-de-loop is going to give you a free hand. I'm going to click on that, and I can kind of mark up the document however I like in a freehand way. And so I'm doing that now. The other thing I can do, thinking of ways that you might leverage this, is the leftmost option in that set of options is a little sticky note. So I'm going to click on that, and I can draw a little image here and type something in there. And then click away. So this provides some options and some things that you can use to annotate over and provide feedback to the student. Again, I'll click the middle panel down at that bottom to bring back the place where I can enter the grade. So I might put in a grade for the student. I can also click below that into the feedback comments area and type, if I wanted to type using the virtual keyboard, a more rich set of responses via text. I'm not going to do either of those in this case, but when I'm done, then there's the blue buttons at the very bottom that says either Save Changes, and that's if I want to save changes and kind of return to this, I'm not quite done yet, or maybe I want to go to the next student, in which case I can do Save and Show Next. The other option, of course, is to click the Reset button, which will undo all of the annotations and things that you did on their submission. So I'm going to do Save and Show Next, just so that you can see what it looks like with a more textual document. Again, I'm going to use the little panel to push the little button to push the panel to the side. And again, I'm going to use the annotation tool here. I can kind of block off something if I wanted to bring their idea, something to their attention, or I could even use, there's a little highlighter tool here where I could highlight some pieces and kind of make some comments. Again, I can put a sticky note somewhere, make mention of something here. So these are some ways that I can mark this up. Again, I can do Save and Show Next. And so in these ways I can move back and forth. The great thing about using this tool is once you've annotated and put in a grade and things like that and click saved, when the student comes back to that assignment, they'll see both their original assignment and the annotated assignment. So this can be a great way for you to share some rich feedback with the students in a way that leverages Moodle, which you're already using, and keeps sort of everything contained there. And so it could be a great way for you to help engage the students in a different way and in an augmented way using the iPad and the pencil.